Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. It's Shirley with Spirit of Matter here, giving reverence to the whistleblowers in the music industry. And today we are with the chart of the Sun to my Moon, 50 Cent. I did not know this. Yes, Sun in 13 degrees Cancer. And I'm going to do this by heart because I cannot show you the screen. So I will put the chart in the caption. And so, yes, Sun and Saturn in Cancer. But that's not what it's about, okay? This eclipse is hitting not only the chart of Jaguar, right, which is the previous episode. She has Mars and Venus conjunction just around the degrees where the eclipse is going to take place, with Rahu that will be conjunct in Mercury and Aries on this eclipse, on the solar eclipse. Big revelations. 50 Cent has Jupiter in 22nd degree and a Mercury in 22nd degree. His Mercury, where his Mercury at? I think Gemini, but 22nd degree. So this is a messenger of news about murder. And Jupiter, again, 22nd degree of Aries. This is a warlord. And you know what the story about 50 Cent? He was shot, I don't remember how many bullets, and he survived. And this is a warlord, 22 degrees, the degree of murder. And in this case, very big story. And Jupiter Aries is about philosophy of martial arts. But it's not just philosophy. Martial art is not just about philosophy, it's also about practice. But also the practice is not just about war, but it's about the philosophy. You have to be a philosopher to be a warrior, and so on and so forth. This is the conjoining of Jupiter Aries. On the 22nd is literally martial, to kill and be killed, and he has what it takes to expose. Okay, if a person has such a combination, usually they say Jupiter Aries, they're just gonna want riches, and and this is true. I've known some Jupiter Aries. Yes, they're good at getting the big yachts and this and those things. But the Jupiter Aries can also be a warlord and have a lot of information. I learned a lot about martial arts and about war tactics from Jupiteri's people. So in this case, he's going to have the eclipse conjuncting his Jupiter. So we're not even, it's not even on yet with 50 Cent. Something definitely he's going to be exposing things. And because he's such a warlord, I'm not so concerned for his life. I could be naive, but I'm not so concerned for his life. More he'll probably expose big murder scandals around, very likely, the music industry. So that was kind of the first thing I noticed. It's oh my God, we are expected to hear from him on this, and a very fated exposure. And again, Mercury is going to be retrograde in 25 degrees Aries. So his Jupiter is right between Rahu and the new moon, which is going to be a solar eclipse, and this retrograde Mercury. So this is something that we are revisiting, something that happened in the past. News about murder can be something that he talked or he alluded about, or maybe all the things that he said are going to come to the forefront. And you see a lot of people kind of quoting 50 Cent, but not really showing him speaking sometimes. He's very likely to be speaking. He's very likely to be kind of breaking the news. And 22 degree is very connected. Okay, if, for example, Jaguar, right, has the 11th degree, so she could be on a suicide mission to expose this. She's even if she gone or she unalive herself, I don't know, take the cyanide pill, she will be exposing this. She's on a suicide mission to expose things. For 50 Cents, he is a warlord. Okay, so he has the competence to be able to expose these things. He knows how to survive murder attempts, or assassination attempts, and he knows about assassination attempts. He knows about killings. Both this Mercury on the 22nd degree and Jupiter on the 22nd degree, I think they even sextile. So this guy knows many things, and I think we've not even begun to hear from him all that he knows. Okay, so it's not just about this person had a romance with this person or that with that. We're talking about letalities, talking about life terminations, intentional life terminations, murders that happened in the industry, and is very likely to be the person who's going to spill the tea. And this is fated, okay, fated exposure. All eyes on 50 Cent, on Jago, right? I have to admit I don't remember anything I saw in the chart other than that. Let's see if I can just get into it a little bit and see if it still maintains the footage.